No one's got the right to do things to children, no one. And, any hurt child needs to be healed, don't they? I'm Diana Porter. I'm now 72 years old and retired. I was the founder of Fresh Start New Beginnings. Throughout my life, I've worked with children. I've got children of my own, and I've fostered children, adopted children, and from as young as possible, I've always looked after other people's children. Before I founded Fresh Start, I was working for social services. The difference was they didn't want us working with children that were self-harming. They didn't want us working with children that were attempting suicide. They didn't want us working with any children that were at risk. Well, they're the children that really need the help. In all honesty, I didn't tell them we were working with children well, like that, because they really, really needed our help. It was important that the children had a charity for them where we could have a criteria that fitted them, that we didn't have any of this, oh, you can't work with them because it could be a risk. And if they actually did kill themselves, then we could be sued and this, that and the other, so don't work with them. And this was absolutely vital. And so that was the force behind starting it up. The large charity I was working for didn't believe I'd get it going. I told them what I was going to do. I wrote and told them. Well, by 9 months down the line, all the workers had come across and they said they would continue to support me. It didn't matter what people said about me or what happened. I could be in there fighting.
Where I was back then, truth be told, it was the darkest time of my life. Darkest. To a point where I didn't want to carry on anymore. 9 years old. And you wouldn't think that something so evil can come from another child, because he was only 2 years older than I was. He was a friend, actually. He made me think it was okay. I didn't actually realise at the time what it was. I mean, what 9-year-old kid knows what rape is? Well, I thought it was a game, but a painful one. But of course, an 11-year-old knew. He knew. Once I realised when I was in my early teens and what he'd actually done, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I wasn't going forward. I wasn't going back. I just stopped. My schoolwork suffered. My behaviour was all over the place. I have actual scars from where I took it out on myself because I felt that there was no one to blame because I allowed it and I blamed myself for it. There wasn't a happy thought in my head. No, I want to die. I want to die. And this was at 14 years old.
The charity's been going for 6.5 years. We take referrals on them up to the age of 18, but we'll continue working till they're 21. The youngest we'll work with is about 4, depending on the ability of the child. Usually there's about 70 open cases, so they'll be in some form of treatment at one time. It's mostly CBT work that we do with them, and trauma therapy. The little ones will be some play therapy. And it allows them to find coping strategies so that they can get on with a successful life. You cope because you know you can help them. Obviously, you wish it never happened, and you really, really want to make a society where they don't have to go through these things. It's an honour to work with these kids. These kids are wonderful. And when they get light bulb moments of understanding it's not their fault, it's just so wonderful. You don't need big moments. They're your big moments. They're your precious moments. They've been to hell and back, and then they come through it.
Because of Fresh Starts New Beginnings, I'm a hell of a lot happier. Goddamn heroes. Because of what Diane does and all the people that she works with, A lot of those children wouldn't be here today because they didn't have the help. I thought I was gonna, well, be dead by now. But I'm not. I'm gonna have a new flat in a few weeks with my boyfriend of 5 years, and I've got a job working with children, which is what I've always dreamed of. Because of her, I've now seen the birth of my nieces and my nephew. I commend all of them for what they have done for me, every child before me, and every child in front of me.
We've got money from the lottery, we've had funding from Comic Relief, all of which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We've got ambassadors in the name of Minnie Mole and Kieran Dyer, the footballer, that give talks for us. Oh, there's so many events that are going on now. I think our name is really getting out there now, and it's being far more known and understood. Why does a child put up with it? Why would a child let it happen? Well, obviously, I'm really proud of my MBE. That is fantastic. So I keep putting it on things after my name, but it's not me, it's everybody worked to that. I want the charity to expand. I want there to be new fresh start, new beginnings in different counties, so that everywhere a child can go to a fresh start and get help and advice. There's loads to do out there. Yeah, it brings shivers to you. You just think of, a child that's been healed can survive and go on and can achieve. It's just wonderful. That's what life's about, isn't it?